Are you ready for some fierce competition? Welcome to Gotta Love Connecticut Hockey. I'm Ashley Leach.
And I'm Francesco Graziano Jr. Over 40 goalie and shooter teams from across the state have come to the Newington Arena for the Connecticut qualifying event leading to the TD Bank Mini One-on-One, sponsored locally by Argueta Multi-Services and Smart Ice.
The winners from today's competition will represent Connecticut at the Boston Bruins Mini One-on-One Finals at the TD Garden in the fall. But first, they'll have to beat out some stiff Connecticut competition.
Today, we're bringing you the Squirt and PeeWee first round action. Upcoming episodes will follow the quarter, semi, and final action. And we'll also see Strong Girls U10 and U12 teams take the ice.
Our first teams are pumped and ready to go, so let's get started.
Ready to go with the PeeWee one-on-one competition. Our first shooter coming from the CT Barons, and it's in the back of the net. The first one. Here we'll have 3 rounds of shooting altogether. Each team will be given 3 shots unless outcome is determined earlier in the shootout. One shooter scores more goals than opposing shooter within the allotted 3 shots, then that shooter's team is the winner. After each team has taken 3 shots, the score remains tied. The shootout will proceed to a sudden victory format. Misses on the first shot, recovers, but it is saved. That you saw right there was Ellie Jellison from the Southeastern team. So right now the CT Barons are up 1-0. Now the shooter for the CT Barons that made that first shot is Ben Crane. He's from Weston, Connecticut. 7th grade, Weston Middle School. His favorite subject, it's got to be French. Ben Crane missed on his second shot. Here's Jellison. Southeastern comes from Norwich, and it's saved. Good job by the goaltender, Casey Adams. Casey Adams from South Norwalk, grade 7 at Hillcrest Middle School in Trumbull. So now we're in the third round. Stutter step and buries it home. Ellie Jellison from Pomfret Center, Connecticut. This was Ellie's first year on a travel team. Only girl on her team this season. Can she answer? Nice kick save there by Casey Adams. And the Barons are winners.
How does it feel to come out on top on the first round already?
I think it felt good. I think it was a good confidence builder. So I think I'm ready for the next round.
Back here for the next round of our PeeWee matchup, Carmine Andrinovich and Nate Zarmalicki from Wallingford. Wallingford up first, and it's in the back of the net. That is Nate Zarmalicki from Southington. Goes to John F. Kennedy Middle School. He's all about the social studies. As a history student, I can certainly enjoy that. He's really good at shooting in face-offs, and you just saw how that translates. Here's Max Senley. Saved by the goalkeeper, Carmine Nooch Andrinovich. Zarmalicki ready to go. And that's a nice stack save there by Harry Cook from Storrs, Connecticut. Now Senley can get his team ahead. Nice move to his right, but an even better save by the netminder, Carmine Nooch Andrinovich. Now a chance for Zarmalicki to answer. This kid's been shooting and skating since he was 3 years old, and you can see it right there. Just buries that past the netminder. Wallingford plays at Choate Rosemary Hall. Good save by the netminder, and Wallingford advances.
How does it feel to come out on top on the first round? What was your strategy?
I just cut off the angles and did my little routine and just watch him come down and stay square to the puck.
I looked where the biggest opening was and shot for it.
Next round, Greater New Haven will start us off. through the legs of the netminder and in the back of the net. That's Kevin Stollard, 5th grade student, Wintergreen Interdistrict Magnet School. He really loves being a part of his hockey team, he told us earlier. You gotta love Connecticut hockey, and he certainly does. There's Nick Calcavecchia. Oh, nice move to get around the netminder and stick it in the back of the net. And that was a really aggressive push by Mikey Bevilacqua, the netminder from the Avon school. Avon Canton Farmington comprises this team that they're a part of. He's from West Hartford, grade 6 at St. Paul's Middle School. Here comes Calcavecchia. Gets around the netminder, but guess what? Stoddard cuts off the angle. So if we can get Kevin Stoddard to make this, it would be tied at 1. Stoddard coming in, a lot of room on that left side. You can tell that the goaltender was baiting him to go right, and he did. Should Calcavecchia hit here, then Avon Canton Farmington will advance past Greater New Haven. Around the right side, nice quick move. The referee disallowing it, the lacrosse-like move whereby the puck is picked up on the blade of the stick and whipped into the net shall be permitted, provided the puck is not raised above the height of the shoulders at any time. And what happened there was Calcavecchia apparently had raised it above that height, thus disallowing the goal. That goes through the legs. And look at that fantastic goal by Kevin Stoddard. Calcavecchia now has to answer as we enter the sudden death round. Good stick work there. Entering now the 5th round here in overtime. Really sudden victory. One hitter gets it in the back of the net and the other one misses. Then it's over. Stoddard misses. So Calcavecchia here hits. It's over. A lot of pressure on the other tin. Sievi Stoddard. Favorite NHL team, no surprise, the LA Kings. You see that a lot now because of Jonathan Quick. Let's see if he can be quick to stop it here. The goaltender, unfazed, saves Calcavecchia as we are going to the 6th round. Southern victory format here for Stoddard. Plays lacrosse too and loves video games. Got to be playing a lot of those shootouts to prepare for this. But the goaltender was on his game as Bevilacqua stops it. Another chance for Calcavecchia to end this here. A 3-sport athlete, also plays baseball and football. His favorite team, the Bruins, can help his team advance to the Garden to do the one-on-one later on in New England. No good. Interesting fact about Colin and Kevin's older brother. He's the captain of the Lyman Hall High School varsity hockey team. That's 3 hockey-playing brothers in one family. The other Stoddard hits. Kevin Stoddard, a big one. Colin Stoddard ready to answer. And that's a good save with the glove side, and that is an advance for the Greater New Haven side.
You guys are a set of twins, and you're a goalie shooter team. How's it feel to have your brother on your side?
Feels great. Yeah, it feels really good to know that he'll be there for me.
Here come the hometown Central Connecticut team, the Capitals. Their youth hockey side, the PeeWee squad representing them today, the shooter, Nate Rue. And that's a goal. Shooter for West Hartford, Sam Patterson. He comes in there quick. But a right-legged save from the pads by goaltender Justin Preet. Here's Rue. These guys in this matchup are very fast, but that's a very nice save by Keenan Brosmith. One save apiece. We'll see if Patterson can put him ahead. Yes, he does. He goes up high in that 90-degree angle and scores. Tied at 1 here. Last round. Big moment here for Nate Rue. Oh, you know he's going to go to that left side, but the goalkeeper so quick to defend that one, and it's a good save. Big opportunity for Sam Patterson to put Central Connecticut away here. Favorite thing about playing hockey is going top shelf. Let's see if he can do that here. You think he had it there, but a great save in a very pressure situation by Justin Preet. Rue in the 4th round, he saved. Another chance to win it here for Patterson. He's been a forward for 8 years, and you got to know that he loves scoring those goals. But his favorite player is actually Zdeno Chara. Good save with the left foot there by the goaltender Preet. Starting the 5th round. Went to the right side, just wide of the net. Another chance for Patterson. They call him the Beast. Loves to play around. Let's see if he can answer. Went top shelf there, but denied by Preet. Preet's favorite foods, pasta, Subway, and quesadilla. That is the most random food grouping I've ever heard in my life. That's the goal. That's the first one we've seen in this sudden death round. Took all the way to the 6th round. A good shot there by Nate Rue. Patterson has to answer. Before the game, he listens to his iPod to get pumped up. Must have listened to some house music there. Nate Rue in the 7th round. He just sticks it past goaltender Keenan Brosmith. That was a very athletic play by the goaltender. Preet wants to save it for the Capitals. Patterson misses, and Central Connecticut will move on.
What was going through your mind as you were skating up to the goalie?
What am I going to do if I'm going to deke or shoot it?
Why do they call you Concrete Preet?
Well, they say I don't let in a lot of goals, so they call me Concrete, and whenever I let in a goal, they say the concrete wasn't dry yet.
We go to the other side of the bracket, where Michael Califf and Remington Ferrari from Enfield will take on Derek Leshek and Connor Rancourt. Blocking off the angle was Derek D-Man Leshak from Amston, Connecticut. A grade 6 student at Hebron Elementary School. He plays in the jazz band. He's all jazzed up to play for the Whalers here. The Whalers are from Cromwell. And they've already got a save. Both netminders with saves in the 1st round. That was Michael Califf, actually, with the save. Starting the 2nd round. Gets to the right side. Did he sneak that in? No, off the post. Fantastic move by Ferrari. So here comes Connor Rancourt. Derek and Connor have been on the same team the past 2 years. Tell you more about that in a minute as he goes top shelf to get the first goal of this shootout. For both years, their teams have made their state tournament championship game. How about that? The Whalers are a fantastic team, and they could advance with a miss by Ferrari. Ferrari gets around Leshek, and that's the first one that Leshek has allowed. Gets to the outside. He had a lot of room there. Did Connor Rancourt, just couldn't pull the trigger early enough. The 6th grade student out of Kegwin Middle School, his favorite subject is math. So now it's overtime. 4th round for Ferrari. Quick move to his right, but up to the task was Leshek. Now it's up to Rancourt, who's been a forward for 3 years. Try to push him through. Ah, just off the crossbar. So this is the 3rd shootout in a row where we will actually have overtime. This is the 4th round, excuse me, the 5th round now. And Ferrari Good stick work. Goalkeeper didn't know if it went through, but good try there and good save by Leshak. Finishing off the 5th round here is Rancourt. Loves to score goals, of course, but also loves to make the amazing pass to the open player and get the assist. Right now, it's all about the goals, though. Great move to his left, and even better save with the pads by Michael Califf. No more pressure than being in a shootout in overtime. 6th round, Ferrari. He's got a Ferrari engine. Puts that one past D-man Leshak. Rancourt from Middletown. Tried to keep it low and misses. And Enfield Hockey will advance.
So what was going through your mind as you were going and skating up to that goalie?
I was just looking for a spot to put it. When it got later, I knew I had to start scoring.
What was your strategy for getting all those shots blocked?
Just take away what you wanted to do.
We get back to the action with another Whalers team. Ty Slayton from Cromwell. Grade 6 social studies student. Gets it in the back of the net on his first shot. Their goalie is Jared J-Rod Yakimov. Here's Grayson Duvall. Gray gets it in the back of the net. Gray is quick and doesn't give up going after the puck. Definitely quick on that one. 1-1. Couldn't sneak it through. Ty Slayton. Good save by Cole Duvall. These two are part of a set of triplets. Guess what day they were born on? The 4th of July. Sister plays hockey on the girls' team. Other part of the triplets. That one is off. Good job by Yakimov to cut him off. Ty Slayton back off. Starting the 3rd round here. Goal would put some pressure on the other team. Good save by Cole Duvall. Teammates call him shortstop. I might be small, but I'm quick up and down, says Cole Duvall. Good save by Yakimov to keep him alive. Guess what? Overtime for really the 4th straight tournament here in the shootout. Winners go to Boston later in the fall, date yet to be determined, to play in the New England One-on-One Championship, sponsored by TD Bank. Good save by Cole Duvall and his brother, Gray Duvall. Try to put him ahead. No good. We're going to the 6th round. And Slayton, a forward for 6 years from Cromwell, gets it in the back of the net past Cole Duvall. This is a big one for brother Bray. Gray Duvall, a lot of pressure. Big save there by Yakimov. And advancing will be the Whalers.
How's it feel to come out on top during the 1st round? What do you guys have planned for next round?
Something tricky. Yeah, same.
Here we go. Wallingford team first up. Here's J.R. Ilnicki from Cheshire. He makes a living at Choate Rosemary Hall. Here's Andrew Carmody to tie it up. No good. First time we've seen anybody miss really high and go over the crossbar. I like that he had the gumption to go for it. 2nd round. A lot of pressure if Ilnicki can hit this. Good stick work. And he gets it to sneak through. Despite the split from goaltender Justin Juddy Child. Now the pressure on Carmody. He's got to hit. Good save there by Mad Dog Mulligan. Already Wallingford has clinched. First time we've seen that tonight. They were able to hit all 3. Let's see if they can save all 3. Andrew Carmody up. Good stick work, looking for the left side. Wanted to go between the legs, but it's saved. Best, most dominant effort we've seen so far came from the Wallingford team. They saved all 3 shots.
What is going through your mind right now? What do you have to do to make it to continue all the way to the end?
Well, for me, it's just keep trying and just blocking.
Try to get the goalie to move side to side and try to get the open net.
Last matchup, Spencer Flynn and Edvin Tower will take on Christopher Higgins and John Terriall from the CT Riverhawks. Comes the lefty. Gets around the goaltender. That was a fantastic shot. Took a lot to get past that very athletic goaltender. That's a goal, 1-1. And that's a goal. Evan Tower from Salem, Connecticut hit that one. And now here we go with the CT Riverhawks from Shelton. Buries it in the back of the net, does Johnny Terriall. 3 hat tricks last year for Terriall. Now Tower, can he hit? Gets it to go. Terriall's got to hit this one. Fan of the Penguins and Sidney Crosby. Here's Flynn. He gets by Flynn and he scores. We'll see one more shot from Tower, who actually come from the left side here. He's gonna switch it up for us. Led his team in game-winning goals this year. Dance around a little bit, try to trick Higgy Higgins here. No good. That one goes wide. In the overtime session, it's 3-3. Evan Tower now with the opportunity, and it's in the back of the net. Can he bang it in? Yes, he does. 4-4 now as we advance to the 7th round. Grade 6 student at Salem Middle School is Evan Tower, going against Higgy Higgins from Trumbull. And he gets it to follow. The goaltender with some pressure on him here is Spencer Flynn from the Southeastern Seahawks. Here comes Terriall. No good. Good save. And that's it. It is an advance for the Southeastern squad.
You guys are a smaller team compared to the guys you just went up against. What did you guys have to do to change, or what did you have to change to beat them?
We just had to go fast and get around them, because that's one thing they couldn't do with their size.
Yeah, I eventually realized that he was just going to keep going to the same size, so I figured out what he was going to do before he could do it.
This event sponsored by Argueta Multi-Services, your trusty standard for all things industrial cleaning. For more information and quotes, please visit arguetamultiservices.com.
Bring hockey home. Play hockey in your backyard, basement, or garage any time of the year. Smart Ice Rinks offer a superior glide, long life, modular synthetic ice system for hockey training like no other. 3D Hockey and Home Ice Advantage are authorized dealers in Connecticut and New York. Check them out today. Ready to go with the Squirts competition. This is the 10 to 12 age group here in Connecticut Youth Hockey. Winner of this competition is the Connecticut champion. Runner-up will also go to Boston with the champion to play in the New England region of the mini one-on-ones in Boston. First shot sneaks it through. Matthew Ruck and Anthony Ruck from the Whalers taking on Graydon Selstad and Aiden Adams. With the pink shot, that pink stick, we see a miss. Loser of this matchup will have to play another team in the first round. They'll have a second chance because 2 teams on the bottom half of the bracket were not able to compete. First second shot there is a miss, so it is 1-0. As West Hartford now has a chance to tie it up. Aiden Adams with the pink stick. He is not able to get it past Matthew Ruck of the Whalers. Matthew Blockhead Ruck is the goaltender for the Whalers who just made that save. Ruckstar Ruck misses that one. He's in 3rd grade. His brother's in 2nd grade. Chance now to tie it up. I know, great, fantastic shot getting around the goaltender. And we will have to go to the sudden death. Excellent job there by Aiden Adams just to sneak it through. Aiden Adams from Glastonbury, 4th grade student at Nowbuck Elementary School. Here comes the Ruckstar. Good move to trick the goaltender and going to the left side. And Ruckstar scores. Anthony Ruck, stick handling, you certainly saw it there. He's awesome. Favorite hobbies, boating, drawing, and snowboarding. Now it's up to Aiden Adams to keep us going here. That one squirts by and just sneaks across the line for a goal. We are moving on to the 5th round. It's a fantastic opportunity there for Aiden Adams. Graydon Selstad now, the goaltender for the Squirt team from West Hartford. Favorite subject is PE, going against the Ruckstar. That one sneaks through for Anthony Ruck. Now the opportunity for Aiden Adams to keep it going. The 4th grader cannot go as he goes top shelf, glove side. Doesn't go for him. And West Hartford will now play later on in the 1st round to try to stay alive while the Whalers move on to the 2nd round.
So you guys are brothers. How does it feel to have your brother on your team?
It feels pretty good, and I have a lot of trust in him. It feels good having me see him score goals, get hat tricks. Feels really good.
You guys are the winners of the 1st round for the Squirt division. How do you guys plan on taking it to the next round?
I'm planning it to be pretty solid, and I hope we play good. I think that team might be a little bit better than us, but we're gonna dig deep and win.
Moving on now to the 2nd matchup of the 1st round. Loser of this matchup is not eliminated. They'll take on the South Windsor team later on, but for now, Ryan Rhodes and Bob LaChance of the Central Connecticut Capitals go against Stanford. LaChance cannot get it to go on the 2nd chance. And Wells Masterson, good job there. Wells Masterson and Bennett Masterson. 5th grade twins. What a fantastic stick handling effort there by Bennett Masterson. Let's tell you a little bit about Bennett Masterson. 100+ points this season. Forward for 5 years. He is outstanding. He's artistic as well. That's something you got to like about him. Favorite subject is art. Now for the hometown team. 2nd effort. LaChance dumped the puck. Played with the goaltender a little bit, and he's able to score. Wondered if we see Wells Masterson come out there. He was baited, but he stayed there. Now Bennett Masterson on his 2nd opportunity. Here we go. He had outstanding moves that just left Ryan Rhodes in the dust, but unfortunately he couldn't finish. 1-1 going into the 3rd round. Outstanding stick handling here in the Squirt division. Bobby LaChance from West Hartford, a 4th grader. Wanted to go in between the legs, but denied by Wells Masterson. And now Bennett. Chance to push his team through. Gets top shelf on the goaltender. Now actually, what happened was they actually disallowed one of the goals. We'll now go to that last round. And Central Connecticut gets the win.
So you guys made it to the next round. How does it feel?
Good. I mean, we got another round to go, so same thing.
So what do you guys plan on doing differently this coming round than what you did this round?
To get more speed on the shot and move my feet. to save more and not let any in.
Here's another team from Central Connecticut, Finn McHugh representing his team. And he misses. Going up against Daniel Polgan from the Echo squad that plays in Bolton. Jacob Markowitz is the goalie for Central Connecticut. Markowitz from Farmington, a 4th grade student from East Farms. And here's Noah DiMaggio. He can swing it like Jolton Joe did. He scores. 1-0. And now up for his team is Finney McHugh. What a fantastic move to trick the goaltender. Noah DiMaggio from Avon is a 5th grade student at Thompson Brook School. Favorite subject is history, loves to score goals. He's a really smooth skater, as you can tell. Tried to finesse that one in, but to no avail. 1-1 going into the final round. Goalie Daniel Polgun from the Squirt Echo squad is from Towland. Been a goalie for 3 years. Favorite team, the Bruins. Here's Finney McHugh to try to beat him. Great stick handling, wraps around, and is able to hit it. So it is 2-1 in favor of Central Connecticut as McHugh has scored on his last 2. Loser of this one is out. DiMaggio, what a fantastic save by Jacob Markowitz, and Central Connecticut holds on in 3 rounds.
What do you guys plan on doing to make it to the final round?
Well, for me, I'm going to try and just use my skill to make a lot of saves.
Okay. What about you?
I'm probably going to try even better moves. I don't know, just try and score.
Next up, Jared Anderson and Daniel Pettit from Wallingford. Pettit's favorite thing about hockey is skating with his friends and his twin brother. A forward for the first 3 years. He does like to take it end-to-end and score. Can he do it here? Scores. Right away does Daniel Pettit. Wallingford up 1-0 early on. Jared Anderson in net against Mason Ferrari. Ferrari. After the stutter step, he couldn't shoot again and was unavailable to score there. Here's Pettit. Beats Terhune again. Pettit, an outstanding shooter. Wallingford certainly has been sporting the best teams in this competition. You got to say Enfield, perhaps number 2. Wallingford, as we mentioned earlier, 2 of the finalists are going to Boston for the mini one-on-ones in PeeWees. The Connecticut champion was the other Wallingford side that had Nuch Andrinovich and Zach Smorlicki. That time a save, and Wallingford will advance. They will play out the round, however, as Terhune and Ferrari will have one more opportunity to show their skills. Here's Pettit. Tried to score on all 3 occasions, but it's saved. And now one last opportunity for us to see the great skating and shooting effort of Mason Ferrari. Ferrari now went to the left glove side, but unallowed there. And Wallingford wins it 2-0.
What did you guys do this round to kind of take over that team you were going against?
I looked for an opening and I shot it when I saw one. Well, I looked when we were warming up and see where the player would shoot.
What are you guys going to do this next round to make sure you can get to the end?
Save some shots and look for another way to save their shots.
Okay.
Look for openings and try to score every chance I can.
The next matchup we have here for you will be the Wallingford Hawks against Hamden. Here comes the shooter from Wallington, and he sneaks it in. Scores right away. Luke Festa gets the first goal, beating Cricket Reddington. Connor Gethings from Hamden will shoot now. The man they affectionately call Nails. Tried to ease up on that left side so they could stroke it on the right, but stacking the pads was the goaltender from Wallingford, Aman Chowdhury. Luke Festa now. Fantastic stick work by both players. Now here, Connor Gethings can tie it up at 1. Favorite team's the Ottawa Senators. Misses. Good save. Festa could win it here with a goal. Festa favorite team, Anaheim Ducks and Avon's own Nick Bonino. Here's Festa. Misses wide right. Chowdhury's going to have to come up big. If he can save it, Wallingford will advance to the quarterfinal. Here's Gethings. Number 21 had no problems putting that one in the back of the net. We will go to overtime. Here comes the 4th round. Festa's other hobbies are backyard football games, inline hockey, street hockey, and mini hockey. He does it all. Not able to skate past Cricket Reddington. Past season in the state tournament, he played 8 out of 9 periods for his team, made 150 saves on 154 shots. And his teammate Gethings not able to score, as we will move on to the 5th round of this competition. Luke Festa. Favorite food is ribs. I wonder if he's got a BBQ game besides that awesome hockey game. Does not sneak across the goal line. Fantastic job to beat the goaltender, but cannot get it through. Ken Gethings advance Hamden here. Gethings plays baseball, soccer, basketball, and golf. Also enjoys the theater. Gethings cannot get it by. Great save by Chowdhury. Making down low saves as he did there is his favorite hockey skill. Also plays basketball and lacrosse. Can Festa score for Wallingford? Goes through the legs and good. A lot of pressure on Connor Gethings here. Gethings' favorite NHL player, Chris Neal of the Senators. Favorite food is pizza. Can he beat Chowdhury? He does. Got a little pinger on that one too. 2-2 going into the 7th round. You can hear a lot of the fans from Hamden cheering on Cricket Reddington. Festa goes between the legs and a great save. So now, Gethings can clinch it for his squad in the 7th round of the shootout. Goes between the legs and it sneaks through. Hamden advances.
What's the best part about being in a type of competition like this?
You could I'm not sure, it's just fun.
I never really got to experience a shootout in the regular season, so this is going to be fun, and I love the Bruins.
So I hear that your nickname is Nails. What's the story behind that?
I guess I'm kind of tough.
Tough as nails?
Yeah.
Luca Mangi and Aiden Kowalewski will take on Max Clark and Tomas Verardi. Aiden Big Dog Kowalewski shoots first, and he sneaks it in. M&M Verardi from Mansfield Center likes math. Maybe that's why they call him M&M. Mansfield and math. That's a stretch. Can't fire on that one. Misfires. It doesn't get through. Max Clark, pregame ritual, likes to listen to Kashmir by Led Zeppelin, infamously remade by Diddy for the Godzilla soundtrack. And that one squirts through for the Squirt. Some pressure here on M&M Verardi. Likes Malkin. A lot of M's. Tried to lift that one on the glove side, right top corner, and he misses. So, Hamden will advance to play the other Hamden school in the 2nd round, but not before we allow the 3rd round to play out. Can Kowalewski make it 3 for 3? Yes. Beats the goaltender outright. Verardi, shot, agility, speed, positioning, and strength. He's got it all. A great finisher. Let's see if he can score one for himself. Can't do it. So they win 3-0. Very rare. We only saw it done once.
How excited are you guys to be going on to the next round? What's the best part?
Best part is playing again because I really want the ice time and it feels just great.
The best part is winning the trophy that I could watch a bot, that I could go on the ice.
So I hear your nickname is Big Dog. Why?
Because My size. I was the biggest on the team.
Eric Osterhuss and Eric Cully from Stanford take on West Hartford. Shooting first will be Stanford in this second to last matchup. Call it the second chance matchup here. Stanford puts it through to go up 1-0. That is Eric Kelly. By virtue of a couple of teams not showing up, West Hartford gets a second chance. Here comes Aiden Adams. He sneaks it through. 1-1 after one. Eric Kelly from Stanford. Favorite player, NHL's Henrik Lundqvist. And of course, the Rangers, his favorite team. We know he listens to that iPod right before to pump him up. Favorite activity. And he puts it through. He's got 2 goals on 2 tries. The goalie for Stanford getting in the net right now, a 3rd grade student at Roxbury Elementary School from Stanford CT, Eric Osterhuss. Likes hockey because there's constant action and he can make a lot of friends. Saves Adams there. Here comes Kelly. Great move. And he beats the goaltender and they will advance. What a fantastic move, and then buries the finisher. We'll play out the round and allow West Hartford to shoot. But only the second time in the Squirt tournament that a team has scored in all 3 opportunities. We saw Hamden do it in the last matchup. Aiden Adams now playing it out. He's saved. And Stanford wins 3-1. Standing effort by them.
What did you guys do this round that you plan on changing for next round?
Save more pucks.
Same thing.
What was the hardest part of being in a competition like this?
The pressure.
We are now ready for our final first round matchup as second chance team from Stanford, represented by the Masterson brothers, Wells and Bennett, will take on Brian Azenhira and Brett Schofield from South Windsor. Brett Schofield from East Hartford on the South Windsor team is an honor student. He'll shoot here. He's disallowed for moving out of the playing area. Bennett, we mentioned earlier, 100+ points this past season. Can he beat the goaltender Brian Azenhira? He does. 1-0. Azenhira's favorite subject is math. He's from South Windsor. 3rd grade student at Timothy Edwards. Really likes to skate. Tuukka Rask, of course, his favorite player. And now Schofield from East Hartford on the South Windsor team. Great job to fake that he was going through the middle and push through on the left side for the first goal for South Windsor. Bennett Masterson, tennis, sailing, and golf. Those are some sports right there. And a fantastic shot for Masterson as he's able to finish, and it's 2-1 Stanford. So that means that Schofield has to score here. If not, they're eliminated. Coach tells us he's a playmaker and has great knowledge of the game. The 5th grader puts it past the other 5th grader from Stanford. Still Stanford with an opportunity to win it outright in 3 rounds. Could match the other Stanford team for being the 3rd team to score all 3 goals. Bennett with outstanding stick work can't push it through. 2-2, we go to the 4th round. Schofield up, wraps around and misses. Great save with the stacking pad move there. Now a chance for Bennett to finish it off. Could not beat the Bobcat between the legs. Wells Masterson, the goalie from Stanford, 1 year. He's brand new and he's done great in this tournament. Can't go between the legs. Yes! He misses. Almost trickled by Masterson. Another opportunity now for Bennett to finish it up. See if he can do something with those soft hands. Wow. Deked the goaltender in fantastic fashion. And Stanford wins. They'll play the other Stanford team in the next round.
How does it feel to have your twin brother on your team?
It's great. It's fun. I have so much trust in him, so.
Now, I know you guys had lost in the first round, but you had a sweet comeback. How does it feel?
I'm just happy that we were picked first in the bracket. So it's great.
Wow, those players sure were fired up. Thanks for joining us for today's first round coverage.
Stay tuned for our next episode when the quarter and semifinal action heats up, because you just gotta love Connecticut hockey.